Hey, welcome to another episode of Whiteboard Wednesday, where I'm going to break down and explain a wholesaling or house flipping concept, definition, technique, or strategy to help you become a better investor. And on today's video, we're going to cover the first thing to do when wholesaling a house, coming up.
For a limited time, you can get a free copy of Jerry Norton's Quick Start Kit with everything you need to flip your first house in 30 days or less. Download it now at myquickstartkit.com.
If you're new here to this channel, I'm Jerry Norton with flippingmastery.com, and this channel is all about ways to help you make money wholesaling and flipping real estate so you can live your dream life. Be sure to subscribe to the channel and click the bell icon to get notified when new videos are released. And be sure to stay to the end of this video because I'll share additional videos to help you understand and go even deeper on this topic, as well as resources to help you take action and implement what you've learned. Okay, so today's video, let's talk about the first thing to do when wholesaling a house. And let me give kind of a big picture overview because it's really important I explain this idea before being able to tell you what I believe is the most important thing and the first thing that you should do. So when it comes to wholesaling, there are really kind of two sides of the business, right? You have finding that good deal and getting a contract with the seller. So it's working with what we call motivated sellers to get that contract on the property. Once we have the contract on the property, then the second part of the business is now finding a new buyer. We call that a cash buyer, and taking your contract to that cash buyer, assigning or flipping the contract to the new buyer. They step in, they close with the seller, you get paid a wholesale fee. I have lots of videos on the channel that kind of break that down into way more detail, but that's kind of the big picture of the two sides of wholesaling. You have getting the deal, getting the contract with a seller, and then assigning the contract with a cash buyer. We call the one acquisitions, acquiring the deal, and then the second we call dispositions or finding your cash buyer. Now, the big thing that most other experts and gurus teach is that to do this business, you first should go find your cash buyers. These are investors in your market, either buy and hold investors or other flippers. And you find these investors, we call these cash buyers. And then once you have these cash buyers and you know who they are and you know what they like as far as what kind of deals they're looking for, you do that first. And once you have that, then you go look for a good deal, because now you have someone for that good deal. So you go find the good deal and you bring that deal to one of those cash buyers that you already have ready to go. Now that logically makes a lot of sense, right? Conceptually, I get that. But I think that's terrible advice. And I actually believe in the complete opposite. I believe don't worry about the cash buyer and instead go find a good deal first. So I teach to find your cash buyer and to build your cash buyer list as you go. And here's why. When it comes to wholesaling and you look at this business between getting contracts with sellers and finding cash buyers, of the two things, finding good deals and getting the contracts is the hardest part of the business. It's the most time consuming, it's the most difficult, it requires the most attention. Between the two, for me anyway, it's about 80% of the energy goes into the deal and 20% finding the cash buyer. Here's why. If you get a good deal in today's marketplace, if you get a good deal, there are investors ready and willing and eager and motivated to buy those deals from you. People are really struggling in today's market for good deals. That means they will gladly take those good deals that you find and bring to them. So between the two, if getting the good deal is the hardest part of the business, then why would you spend your time over here finding cash buyers first? Don't worry about that. Instead, go put your energy on getting a good deal. If you get that good deal and you raise your hand and you say to the marketplace, hey, I've got a contract on a good deal, the cash buyers will flood to your deal. In fact, I have a couple strategies that I teach on how to find cash buyers after you get the contract. And think about this. If I call up a cash buyer before I have a deal and I say to that cash buyer, hey, I see you're an investor. I see you flip houses. Are you looking for deals? Yes, you're looking for deals. Why would they not be looking for deals? That's what they do. Great, you're looking for deals. If I bring you a good deal, will you buy it? What are they going to say? They're going to say, yeah, of course I am. Bring me a good deal. You know, even if they're not in the mood to buy right now or they're busy or whatever, they're always going to say, yeah, bring me a good deal and I'll be ready to buy, or I'll be interested in talking to you. So it's not a very good use of time because of course they're going to say they're looking for a good deal. On the other hand, you go get a contract on a good deal first, and then you call up a cash buyer, which are easy to find. I can show you how to find cash buyers easily in your market. I call up that cash buyer and I say, I've got a deal. Right now in hand, I've got a deal. Are you interested in this deal? Now you can have an intelligent conversation with a cash buyer that's really meaningful. Why? Because you have a deal. You can talk to them about your deal. The same thing applies with funding, right? If I go to a funding source and I say, hey, if I get a good deal, will you lend me the money to fund the deal? They're gonna say, yeah, go get a good deal and we'll talk, right? That's how the capital works. That's how money works. Sure, that's what they do. They lend money on real estate deals. They're not gonna be able to talk to you intelligently until you actually have a deal in hand and they can look at it and they can say, yeah, I like this deal. I'll fund you the money to do this deal. So what is the first thing that you need to do when wholesaling houses? Don't worry about the cash buyers. Don't worry about building your cash buyer list. Get a good deal. Start working on your finding. Start doing lead generation. Learn how to analyze deals and make offers. My goal is to do 5 offers a day. If you do 5 offers a day, you will be consistently getting contracts each and every month. So focus on first getting the deal. Once you have that good deal, it's easy to reach out to cash buyers in your market. They're readily available, and I can show you some techniques. We won't talk about it on this video, but when you have a deal and you go to cash buyers, it's really easy then to find cash buyer for your deal, and you build that list as you go. Okay, so that's my tip for you. That's my strategy. I believe that is the best way to do this business. I'm sure I'm gonna get a lot of flack for saying that on this video because that's not what everybody else teaches. But I hope that makes sense to you and you can see why that is a better way to do it. And if you're brand new to this business, or if you're already doing deals every single month and you really wanna up your game and do even more deals or bigger deals, then you owe it to yourself to check out my wholesaling and house flipping deal management system called FLIPSTER. If you haven't heard of FLIPSTER, it's an all-inclusive cloud-based deal management platform that will really help you organize, streamline, and automate all of the steps to flipping houses. To learn more and see it in action, just go to getflipster.com. And I've got another resource I think will be really helpful for you. It's a video I put together where I show you how to flip your first house in the next 30 days. And I outline on there steps you need to take to really get that first deal right away. So I'll put that video link in the description below. And if you learned something on this video, do me a favor, hit the like button, leave a comment, let me know your biggest takeaway. And if you haven't yet, be sure to subscribe to the channel. I'm dedicated to helping you make more money in less time flipping houses. This is the fastest growing channel on YouTube for all things wholesaling and flipping. And remember, it's not about the money, it's about having the time and freedom to have, be, do, and give everything that God has in store for you. That's what it's all about, and I'll see you on the next video.